Hey y'all, welcome back to Money and Makeup. I'm Vic the Budget Baller, and this series I talk about my personal finances while doing my makeup and getting ready. And so today I'm going to be talking about my personal budget for the month of October. Stay tuned if you would like to see how I budget and where every single dollar of my money goes. So it's October, which means that it's spooky season. Who doesn't love fall? It's getting a little cooler out and I'm excited for the fall. I don't have too much going on as far as anything special happening in October that's going to impact my budget. I do want to do a couple of fall activities. Last weekend we went apple picking, which was so fun. That came out of my personal spending money, and really anything that I do is going to come out of my personal spending money as far as fall activities or anything fun. Let's go ahead and hop into this budget. I get paid on the 15th and the 31st of this month. On each check, I should bring home $2,222.61. The first thing that I'm going to be budgeting for is bills. Of course, my rent is going to be $732 total, and I'm going to split that between the two checks. So the first check is going to be $366. Also with this check, I'm going to be paying car insurance, pet insurance, and my Apple bill. The car insurance is going to be $36. My Apple bill is $27.05, and that includes Apple storage, Apple Care, and then also my Apple Music. And then jumping down to savings for this first paycheck, I'm going to be putting $500 into my personal brokerage. And that money will probably go into just a large cap index fund. And then next, I'm going to go ahead and look at my sinking funds. So my beauty and health sinking fund, for the first paycheck of the month, I'm going to contribute $30. Honestly, there's a lot of money in there already, but there's a couple things, beauty things that I'm taking care of this week. So that little fund is going to be depleted. So I want to refill it. Not by a lot. Obviously, $30 isn't doing much, but it'll be a little bit to add it back into there. I'm gonna get my hair, my toenails done, and my eyebrows done this pay period. So that's all gonna come out of the beauty and health sinking fund. My next sinking fund is my car savings sinking fund. I drive a 2006 Honda Civic, and so I'm saving for a new car for whenever that car decides that it doesn't want to work anymore. And so I contribute $75 from every paycheck into the sinking fund. And I'm gonna do that with this check as well. And then my home savings sinking fund is also very similar. Saving for a house. Won't be buying a house for a while, but still gotta save for one. So $80 from this check is gonna go into that account. The next category is vacation. I'm going on vacation actually next week. And so I'm planning to spend all the money that's in that account, low key. But I want to refill that slowly but surely. I also have another vacation planned in the beginning of December that I probably need to be saving for. But for October, we're kind of focused on other things. So I want to make sure that I'm able to still contribute a little bit, but put money towards other things as well. I'm going to contribute $150 into the vacation bucket. Ooh, this one is darker. I got a new concealer. Girl, I hate blending. I don't have the patience for it. The next fund is my groceries fund. And I'm going to put $150 into this. This is just a preset number. I like to keep my groceries account at $300. So I'm going to refill it however much it takes to get there, and $150 is just the stand-in number that I'm putting there, but it usually averages a little bit less than that, and any money that remains I'll probably just leave it in that account. I'm going to be adding $219.39 into my gifts account this upcoming pay period. I think the goal for this account is to be at $1,000. I feel like that's a good amount to spend on my boyfriend, my family, and my friends. I don't know if that's a lot of money because I don't even have kids yet, and I'm spending $1,000 on Christmas. That low-key sounds a little crazy, but I don't know. What do y'all spend on Christmas for your family and friends? Let me know. And then as far as pottery, I'm actually going to skip the session that's coming up just because I have not really been going. I haven't really been participating, so low-key is just a waste of money if I keep spending money on the classes or the membership and not actually doing pottery. So I'm gonna skip contributing to this month, and hopefully I pick it back up. Currently there is $200 in my pottery account, so if I want to get back into it, get a new membership, I'll have the money there and I can go ahead and buy that. But for now, we're gonna skip that and we're going to go to the next fund. My cat's Blazing Viper. I'm putting $50 from this paycheck into that account. I usually do 30 because their stuff is not that high. We typically spend around $60 a month, but I split that expense with my boyfriend. But I want to start contributing a little more so we can save for a robot litter box, because I'm tired of scooping litter, girl. I hate scooping litter, I really do. So I'm starting to save for that, and then me and my boyfriend, that'll be another expense that we will split if we do get the robot litter box. But that's a goal. I need them to be a little more self-sufficient in this household. They don't pay no bills. They literally just eat and nap all day. The least they can do is have something to scoop their litter. And then the last thing that I'm gonna be adding money to will be my personal spending account. And this is my just personal spending money, the money that I spend on eating out, shopping, or anything of the sort. Getting coffee is a big one for me. So that's gonna be $500. I also would like to do some fun things this October. So that's another reason why that amount is gonna stay at $500. Because I did talk about maybe cutting that amount down a little bit, but I want to go do some fun things. I don't know what yet, but you know how there'd be like little Halloween pop-ups and stuff like that. I want to participate. And also I also have to take my boyfriend out to dinner on his birthday, and I want to take him somewhere nice, little lobster, steak, that type of thing. So with that being said, that's going to come out of my personal spending money as well. And then switching over to the last pay period of the month, I will be getting paid the same amount, $2,222.61. So that doesn't change. And then my bills kind of changed a little bit. Oh my gosh, I need to blend this out better. And then I'm adding in the money for the bills that's going to come out at the beginning of next month of November. And so these bills include my energy bill, my utilities, of course, the other half of my rent, Amazon Prime, and then Planet Fitness. Even though I don't go, I know I should go ahead and cancel it, but it's $10 and I might go one day. I probably should lift some weights, I don't know. But so far, I haven't been going. But for my Duke Energy, which is my utilities bill, I'll be contributing $65 this pay period. The other half of my rent is gonna be $366. Amazon Prime, that's $16, and then Planet Fitness is $10. What else do I need to do? Did I do my eyebrows? My eyebrow thing just broke. Ugh. Bro, why is this? Ugh. My eyebrow thing is just falling apart. What the hell? And see, this is why. I should use an edge brush. I'm trying to be fancy for y'all, but I gotta stick to my roots. The edge brush out. Once again, personal brokerage is gonna be $500. I'm gonna do $75 for my car savings and $80 for my home savings. $150 for my savings for vacation, another $150 for groceries, $260 for my last paycheck will be going to gifts. Like I said, I'm saving for Christmas, so that's the reason that's so high. Typically, that's kind of crazy, but Christmas is coming. I gotta play Santa. I don't know. And then $50 towards my cat's account. And then another $500 towards my personal spending money. I really just want to have a fun October. I'm trying to embrace the fall vibes and have a good time and just make the most of it. Because October low-key is one of my favorite months, I feel like. Am I exaggerating? No, I think it is. So I just want to have a great time. And I also want to buy some fall clothes maybe. I don't know. I have some of the UGG clogs, but I feel like maybe it's time to get some of the UGG minis. But I don't like how they look with certain pants, so maybe not. But I definitely want to buy some type of fall clothes. I'm definitely one of the people that don't go anywhere because I work from home, but are still buying clothes. I don't know, something's wrong with me. So that pretty much concludes my budget and my makeup. I think it came out pretty good. I'm going to lunch with my boyfriend and his mom. So I just have something very basic on, a t-shirt and some jeans. But thank you for joining me on this episode of Money and Makeup. I think in the next video, I'll show you how I actually split the money up on payday, and I'll do a little payday routine with you guys. But like I said, thanks so much for joining. Let me know any tips that you have that will make my budget better, because I'm always looking for ways to improve. But thanks, guys. Bye.